Hey, everybody. Welcome back to our client side chats. Today, I have Steve McCartha, my old buddy, my old friend. Sure do miss seeing you in person, Steve, who is the proprietor and owner of Pacific Employers. And True Legacy HR, correct?
Yep, True Legacy HR. Pacific Employers are now joined, so that's good, and that's big news. It's all official. And then, so we're going under Pacific Employers. And then I still own True Legacy, which is a business consulting firm focusing on marketing and strategic planning. So
yeah, and actually, that is something I think I wouldn't mind exploring with you this afternoon, if you're all right with that, which would be to ask you the question. You know we've had your folks on and you on talking about some of the HR issues that some of the clients face, but what about you as a business right now? What are you facing from that standpoint? Because I'm sure a lot of the businesses out there and people who want to get a business owner's perspective are kind of curious as to, are there new opportunities here? What is it they should be looking towards for a future to be able to continue forward, have some sustainability?
So I'm kind of excited. I think that this is a rare opportunity that we're being handed as business owners, because sometimes we go through our business and it now becomes mundane and you're just in maintenance mode and you're kind of trucking along, and you've always been a $500,000 business and you've tried to grow and you just haven't been able to. Now is the time. Now is the time to remarket yourself. Now is the time to pick those players. If you happen to let go of people during the COVID time, now is the time to pick those players that are your MVPs. Now's the time to pick your all-stars, right? And get them trucking again. You have there's only a few times in life where you actually can reinvigorate, redo yourself. That was one of the exciting things that I did when I was in the military. I got to reinvent myself, right? It's a rare time in your life. When you get out of high school and go to college, you get to reinvent yourself. You're not hanging out with the same people anymore. Guess what? Business is no different in this category. You get an opportunity to completely reinvent yourself. Whether you were a brick and mortar restaurant, and now it's time, you got to start looking at some Grubhub. Now you got to start looking at some other opportunities, because it's not going to be the same anymore. We don't know if it's going to be that way for a year or 2 more months or 1 more month. We don't know.
Very true. And it's likely to have a bit of a more subtle change to society and business experiences than what we've had in the immediate past, I would think, as we move forward. So this is really a great time to kind of think about ways to re-innovate or innovate, I should say, really, in your business going forward, right?
If you're not doing a strategic plan or a business plan right now, you're probably wrong. You need to be doing something. You at least need to be having conversations. We just had one three hours ago about possible acquisitions of other companies and what that's going to look like, and what's going to help our HR end. Is it going to be payroll? What features are we going to provide? Because there's going to be a lot of companies right now that are not going to want to innovate. The people that are done are done. And the people that really want to survive are going to survive. If you want to survive, you are going to do whatever it takes to survive. You're going to become that new business owner again. All that fire, meeting with hundreds of business owners over the years, that fire that's in a belly of somebody that's a new entrepreneur, a lot of people are going to get lit back up again. And it's going to be those people that redefine. The next Amazon's waiting in this COVID series. Like, the next person that lost their job or lost an opportunity or lost their business is now getting another opportunity to grow something. Mask manufacturing. I never thought, but this is not going to be our only pandemic, right? I mean, this is not going to be it. And how do we structure that, or what does that look like? So I think for business owners, pick the team that you've always wanted. Be that leader you've always wanted to be. Now's the time to reinvent yourself. People are looking for a leader. People are lost. People don't know what to believe. The news is, you can listen to whatever news you want to hear and whatever opinion you want to hear. It's all out there. But it ultimately comes down to you and what you want to be at the end of the day. And if you want to be a good business leader, you want to be a good entrepreneur, then do it. The government's given a lot of PPP and different loans and that kind of stuff. Be inventive on it. Reinvent yourself.
Excellent. So, this is just excellent. I mean, these are great ideas, and I know this comes from your experience and your studies in actually growing companies, and that's a great thing. So, I know this is a horrible time. I know we've experienced some pretty draconian things here, but there is a silver lining to all of this. And I think you've just pointed out one of those things that hopefully can come out of something horrible.
Yeah, I think that at the end of the day, business breaks down to 3 parts: people, product, and process. And safety goes under people, so you're in there. HR goes under people, but I think that people get product and process pretty well. I think that people is the most difficult part. And so I always think that people get what they're looking for. So my question is what are you looking for and how do you get it? So thank you so much, James, for the interview today.
Thank you too. That's a perfect spot to let everybody think about it. Hey, by all means, we're going to have this stuff up on our social media sites. Hey, write back, see what you say to answer his question. All right.
If you write anything down, I'll answer whatever you want to jot down.
Sounds good. Thanks, Steve. Good to see you, man.
Thanks,
Take
James.
care.